Mighty weapons. Why, Pastor? 2 Corinthians 10:4 says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God, for pulling down strongholds, casting down arguments, and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ. See, I've got to know that in order to get my mind right, I got to use my mighty weapons, which is the word of God. I got to learn how to pull down strongholds, which means I got to learn how to take some things and pull them down. I can't let some things just dwell in my mind. I got to learn how to cast down arguments, and arguments are things that are built up in your mind for the reason why you can't do this for God. And understand, David, that the devil is a great arguer. He's persuasive. He's good at making you justify. Listen, I was going to go to church this morning. I know I was supposed to be there physically, but my knee felt a little twinge on yesterday when I was walking to the garage. I felt a little twinge. And, so listen, I felt like, today I was just going to go ahead and stream in. Okay, but that's not what you planned. So why did you let something change your plans? Arguments. How many times has the devil talked you into something because he argued his point valid? And you're like, you know what? Yeah. But you can't say it's the devil. Because you say you arguing with yourself. It was just thoughts in your mind that you was battling against your mind, not realizing where these thoughts came from. It says I got to now cast down every argument and any high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. Which means anything that goes against who God says I am, I got to cast that down. Anything that comes against who God says I am, I got to cast it down. Anything that's different than what God has purposed me to be, I got to cast it down. Anything that's not helping to move forward in the vision, I got to cast it down. Listen, there should be a whole lot of casting down on today. Because anything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God and bringing every thought, some thoughts, man of God, a few thoughts, my good thoughts, my bad thoughts, my freaky thoughts, my non-freaky thoughts. Some of you are like, what? Freaky thoughts? Yeah, y'all know y'all freaky. Bring every thought into captivity, into the obedience of Christ. So, first thing I got to do to get my mind right, I got to use my mighty weapons. Got to use my mighty weapons. Some of y'all, listen, I need for some of y'all to, okay, I'm screaming. Okay, Pastor Curl, you got to, remember you're talking to a global audience now. So you can't be quite as raw as you normally are. But listen, I need some of you guys, men of God, I need for you to now begin to use more of the only thing that we have that women don't have. I need for you to begin to now have, not that. Some of y'all like, ooh. See, I told you earlier y'all having freaky thoughts. Testosterone producers. Women of God, you've got to now have more of the things that produces eggs in your body. Which means I need for us to woman up and I need for us to man up. Listen, I don't need my women to man up and I don't need my men to woman up. Because some women like, we ready, Pastor? No, sit down. Well, the man ain't moving fast enough, man of God. Listen, you need some female armor bearers? What you need? We got you, man of God. No, I need for you to stay right here. I appreciate your heart. But let me work with the men. Let me raise them up. You leave them alone, Jezebel. Let me work with them. Let me work with them. Get your head up, man of God. Get your head out of her lap. Because you can't hear me if your head in her lap. So you gotta, I'm trying to help you get your mind right. Because the world's got everything all mixed up. because we've got gender confusion and role confusion. And so my men are sensitive and my women are insensitive. So my women be like, what? My women be like, I dumped him, so? Like, woman of God. It's like, are you not feeling any bad about it? Oh, so what happened to him? He crying, I guess. Hell, I don't know. I don't care. He need to quit being a little punk. I'm like, woman of God. Talk to my brothers. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, man of God, you're dead. Oh, man of God. Oh, man of God, I love her so much. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Man of God, I lost my job. Man of God, I lost my job. I lost my job. Okay, well, go get another one. Man, well, see, that's why I don't like talking to you, man of God. You're so insensitive to the men.